So do y'all understand? This is the reason why these women are acting and moving the way they are. They look at the men like pocketbooks and purses and ATMs because we keep saying this and doing this. It's not tricking. So now they taking on that mindset that we pushed and kept on doing it and doing it like real dope. No, shit. What's wrong with you, bro? You can't get this for me? Why you broke? No, heifer, you don't deserve it. You got to earn these blessings. But you got dudes like Will and Will Doe said, no, it ain't tricking. It ain't tricking at all. I'll take care of it.
Whoa, I said it ain't tricking. I ain't say I'll take care of it. Like, I just don't think it's tricking.
I got you. It's all good, big brother. We're real dope. It's all good. I'm just giving y'all a hard time, but I ain't tricking. Fuck that shit.
What's crazy, if a woman calls somebody broke, if a woman ever called me broke because I wouldn't pay for something for her, I'm just gonna point out, bitch, you don't want to need me to pay for it. That's the first thing out of my mouth, but I'm the broke one. Like that. And then if a guy then said, okay, I'm gonna pay for it because the girl called him broke, then I would say he's a trick. But actually, he's just a dumbass. I wouldn't even call him a trick. Like, you can't, you let that lady reverse psychology into you saying the paying for some shit. Like, that's wild.
Yeah. So wait,
I think for me,
it's a statistic. Well, if you look it up, most women don't even come from sex. So how's that an even deal?
That's not our problem.
Intercourse, like specifically intercourse. That's why I think when most women, they get women and they don't know about them, it's like, okay, if I'm going to go into this relationship stroking your ego, because most men don't even want to be told about their performance. Yeah, that's the reason why even the dads, like he said, uncles, dads, they're gonna say, what did you fucking them for? Like, what is your reason? And when you look it up, y'all can look this up. Google is free. I'm not saying that's my situation, but I'm thinking about that because when I saw that, I didn't believe it either. But when I saw the statistic, and then I do listen to my friends' stories, but I just thought it was my friend. But when you see the statistics, most women don't. So it's like, at that point, y'all always, for the most part, get y'all nut on. For the most part, women don't.
Question for you, right?
Yes.
When it comes to, have you ever wanted to have sex with a man? Like, just like, yo, this guy's attractive, and let's go. You can be dating him, you cannot be dating him. Like, yo, I want to jump on top of him. You ever felt that way?
Yes, I promise you, I have.
Every time you felt that way, regardless of if you came or not, you got what you wanted.
Okay, so listen, check this out. No. That's not true. So I had this one guy that I just always wanted to, and I finally did, right? Because I just wanted to just test the waters, try something new, right? It was so horrible. I would never do that again. Usually my route, I like to get to know people. I date people for their personality. But at some point in my life, I'm like, okay, my friends casually dating. Let me try that. Maybe I'm taking people too serious. I'm getting my feelings hurt and I'm becoming a mean person. Like, let me just get to go, into the dating world. So I talked to this guy. It was just bad. It was bad. I was disappointed and I would never do it again in my life. I would never.
It takes two people to have bad sex.
That's how bad it was.
Oh, I was about to say you.
No, he enjoyed it. He was bragging the entire time afterwards, and I was trying. Trust me, it's just.
No. What made it bad?
I can't explain it. I don't want to go into details just in case he's in here, but he was kind of like a big guy, so he wasn't like conscious of his weight. When I was on top, things was cool.
God damn.
Things was cool. But when I was on top, things was cool.
About this rent.
But he told me, well, he didn't tell me this, but in conversation, he basically said, like, at least I lasted longer. But I could tell that he was purposely having sex with limp dick so he could last longer. I would rather the 2 minutes of hard dick than the 10 minutes of limp dick.
God, where do we go?
Yeah, so how do we get here off?
No, I would never do that because he was like, it was an even exchange between a niece and a man. And even though they might be in an even exchange for her, most women do not feel like sex is an even exchange for them. So that's the reason why they do that.
Pussy is worth more than man's dick. Women think that sex is a value loaded exchange in their favor. If you go to a car dealership and buy a car from the motherfuckers and they sell you the car you want, but then you get home and realize you don't like the car, you didn't get robbed, you didn't get swindled. You got what the fuck you wanted. Like, y'all swear, and then all of y'all swear y'all pussy is great, and the majority of the time it is not. Like niggas just don't tell you because we can bust a nut in a wet paper bag. So if we can like listen, it's always mind-boggling to me.
But
how
y'all get y'all nut regardless if the pussy whack or not. That's the thing. If your niggas nut, we don't get no nut. Like
if God meant for y'all to bust
regardless.
nuts, he'd have made that a requisite for having children. So again,
Hey,
if
you know,
can't
rent's
get your
due
nut
next
while you
month
fuck
now.
somebody, that's your fault.
What you
But
saying?
again,
Rent's due
y'all
on Monday.
always
Rent's
feel
due
like
on
it's
Monday.
the nigga in these situations. That's the problem. And at the end of
Y'all
the day,
It's a master worker.
I just try to put myself in other
Jesus
people's
Christ.
as many of y'all had
and
the
when I
same
looked at the
conversation, the
statistics,
common
I put
denominator is
myself in their
y'all.
shoes, and I was like,
Like
damn.
you don't
Lord
see
Jesus.
you don't see niggas talking about they not busting nuts, but women all swear y'all not. So who's the common denominator in the issues, the women or the men?
You think just because you busting that, I busting that?
What
Dude,
I
you
didn't
not
say
supposed to
nothing even
bust
will make you think that. Like nothing I said even remotely.
No, that
sounded
last
like that.
statement, because you was just like, so you telling me we busting nuts and women just out here
Damn.
angry?
No, that's not what I said either. Like
What
that's
are we
not, I didn't say
talking
shit to sound
about?
like that.
Hey, can we get back to the rent?
What
Can
are
we
we
get back to the
talking
rent?
about?
Can we get back? I'm telling you, that's why they want the rent.
Rent's due on
y'all
the
want the
first.
Probably wouldn't even
Y'all
be
are
worried about his
prostitutes.
money.
That's why y'all put dollar signs in y'all pussies and then get mad when we treat
Well,
y'all like a
y'all, not
prostitute.
me. Not me.
Well,
I don't know what
you
you're
the
talking
one
about.
brought it up, so I'm just thinking you
God
speaking
damn
for
it.
them.
Because I told you about a statistic
Exactly.
I read.
Yes. And now you've highlighted the
I
fact
brought
that
it
y'all
up
put
because
dollar
I
signs on
said,
y'all pussy.
y'all asked the question, I put myself in their shoes. If most women are not coming, and because
That's the question. Hink made a statement that you responded to. Didn't nobody ask you nothing. Hink
Okay.
said
So if y'all are coming, we can save our money.
yeah, Hink made a statement. You said who?
So if y'all coming, we can save the money.
That's how I feel when I talk to my friends and they go into a situation without making things clear and the boundaries clear, and then they end up fucking one night and then they want to be entitled. In my opinion, if you came to, how are you entitled? Y'all got an equal exchange. There was nothing set ahead of time for you to, you feel me, be setting those boundaries. He didn't have a conversation with you. He didn't do none of that. But then, like I said, when other women be like, okay, this, that, and now he's becoming entitled to pussy because he fucked her already, you feel me, and he like her. To her, she's like, okay, yeah, I like you, but the sex ain't all that. So, like, I've heard women say that. Now, me personally, I don't feel like that. Me personally, if we're fucking, your dick is good, my pussy, and my, first off, let me just say this: if I'm not fucking, if it's not good, or we don't have an emotional connection.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking.
we gonna stay here, ain't we? We gonna stay here
But
to
if
the
we
end.
are,
Huh?
if it's something equal exchange, I don't feel like you're required to do anything. I feel like that is something that we would have to sit down, talk about. I feel like you're required to do something when you tell me you're gonna do it. When we make that, when we have that conversation. That's how I
Die. You know it's not lady. It's not lady. It's not ladylike to have this type of conversation.
Nothing.
It's not ladylike. Don't do this, ma'am. Don't do this to yourself. You're better than that, ma'am.
Hink, I'm grown.
You're better than that, man.
I didn't
You're
say
right.
nothing out of pocket. I don't feel like I said anything unladylike. I shared.
You're right, man. You're right. You're right.
Like
You're right, man.
He old school, dog.
Hey, you gonna play some more?
I understand that real bit. I understand. But go back to the topic. Y'all steadily asking me questions. I've been shut up. Y'all ask me questions. I'm answering them.
I got something to say back to the. I do have
No,
something to say.
bro, let that shit
Get
die.
back to the topic.
Hold on, I'm gonna play some more.
Like, damn.